Throughout history, navies around the world have adopted different types of doctrines, tactics, and techniques. Prior to World War II, dreadnoughts and battleships ruled the waves, and navies focused on a big gun, big ship policy. With the advent of the airplane, its capabilities demonstrated it could defeat large capital ships in any surface-class warship. The Earth Federation Space Forces, in its early years, adopted a power projection force to protect the colonies in space, ferrying troops and securing trade routes. With the rise of the Spaceoids demanding independence, the Earth Federation saw an opportunity to create a new branch of the military, called the Earth Federation Space Forces. Due to tensions arising, the Earth Federation invested in massive armament programs, known as the 60s Military Enhancement Plan and the 70s Military Enhancement Plan. Once the 1 year started, the Earth Federation had a large fleet of warships, but no mobile suits in their arsenal. One battle where the Earth Federation had a problem with their Mahan-based doctrine was the Battle of Lomme. During the war's early stages, the Earth Federation used space-based warships and aircraft to fight off Zeon's forces. In the Battle of Lomme, Zeon was outgunned and outnumbered, but with the advent of the mobile suit, it became a decisive factor in this battle. While the odds were against Zeon, the speed and maneuverability of mobile suits were effective at destroying large capital ships and other combatant warships. Thus, this changed the way warfare was fought in the Universal Century. To counter Zeon's mobile suits and the loss of numerous warships, the Earth Federation decided to add a series of mobile suits to their arsenal as well. Some of these mobile suits were attached to capital ships and cruisers. However, the Salamis cruiser was able to hold a handful of GMs, while some capital ships were built with hangars to hold more. As for the Salamis cruiser, it was the backbone and workhorse of the Earth Federation fleet. GMs were stationed outside the hulls of these ships and exposed maintenance crews or pilots in a war zone, making it dangerous. Post 1 year war, the Earth Federation's leadership decided to build a fleet based on the big gun, big ship doctrine, believing firepower and large capital ships were necessary to replenish the fleet and come close to bringing back their pre-1 year war numbers. In Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 19, the Earth Federation fleet has amassed around Luna, and there is a heavy presence of capital ships and cruisers. However, Bianca Carlisle mentions that EFSF built an outdated or old-fashioned fleet as well, and the CEO of Anaheim Electronics at the time, Andy Wellington, believed the fleet should focus on hunting down new types. In Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 20, it is demonstrated the heavy firepower, big gun, and big ship doctrine failed to defeat the Psycho-Zakus at the Battle of Konpeto. The Psycho-Zakus could conduct strikes and destroy several ships throughout the battle. The last example is in Gundam Stardust Memory, where during the fleet review, the GP-02 unit was able to evade several starships and launch its nuclear payload, destroying a significant number of ships at Solomon. None of the warships could stop the GP-02 from inflicting mass casualties on the Earth Federation's fleet, demonstrating once again the big gun, big ship theory does not work as a counter to mobile suits. Mobile suits have demonstrated they are faster and can destroy warships with their firepower or targeting the bridges of capital ships. Since some mobile suits can have a nuclear payload, this makes them more dangerous, as they could be fleet busters. Having a more modular force that can carry several GMs or mobile suits inside the hulls of their ships and launch them is more effective compared to relying on large fleets with firepower. It wasn't until the year UC-84 when ships such as the Salamis Kai class were a hybrid between a carrier and a cruiser, as well as the remaining Magellan-class ships. GMs were not stationed on the outside of their ships and exposed to the battlefield. Instead, they used a catapult system to launch GMs from the bow area. There were few secondary armaments attached to the new ship classes. This proved a more effective strategy at countering Neo-Zeon's military forces. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Earth Federation Space Forces were focusing on fighting the last war? Do you agree with the veterans of the One-Year War, who believe the Space Forces are using an outdated philosophy? Thank you for watching the video. Ares Academy provides learning opportunities from various worlds in anime, video games, and other fictional worlds. Subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to stay tuned for future updates.